5 secrets of fasting in your 50s and how to do it right. If you're in your 50s and you feel like your body suddenly stopped listening to you, you're not crazy. What worked in your 30s doesn't work anymore. What barely worked in your 40s now does nothing. And fasting is one of those things people hear about, try once and give up on because they were never told how it actually works. So today I want to give you 5 secrets of fasting in your 50s, what fasting actually is, how to do it the right way, and the benefits that matter most when you're past 50. No hype, no guru talk BS, just the truth. Let's start with the basics. What is fasting? Fasting simply means going a period of time without eating. No food, no calories, no insulin spikes. And that last part really matters because fasting is not primarily a willpower exercise. Fasting is a hormone strategy. People act like fasting is new. It's not new. Constant eating is new. For most of human history, you ate when food was available and you didn't when it wasn't. Your body was designed to run on 2 fuels, protein and fat. Modern life keeps people stuck on sugar as the source of fuel, and that's the problem. Now let's hit secret number 1. Fasting isn't about calories, it's about insulin. Most people think fasting works because you're eating fewer calories. Calories do matter, but insulin controls access to stored fat. Insulin is a storage hormone. When insulin is high, your body stores energy. When insulin is low, your body releases stored energy. That's the switch. High insulin means store. Low insulin means burn. So when you do a 16-hour fast or an 18-hour fast or a 23-hour fast, the main goal is not to feel hungry. The goal is time. Time with low insulin because you cannot burn fat efficiently while insulin is elevated. You can exercise and sweat and burn glycogen, but true fat loss requires a low insulin environment long enough to tap into body fat. And here's the part that matters in your 50s. Insulin sensitivity is not what it used to be. Decades of frequent eating, stress, poor sleep, and processed foods make that switch slower and stickier. That's why fasting becomes more useful as you age, not less. Secret number 2. In your 50s, fasting works best when it's boring and consistent. A lot of people hear about fasting and jump straight to extremes. 3-day fast, 5-day fast, water-only fasts. They go hard for a week and then they crash. That's not a plan. That's a stunt. In your 50s, consistency beats intensity. A 16-by-8 schedule done most days of the week is more powerful than an occasional heroic fast. Why? Because you're lowering insulin every day. You're giving digestion a break every day. You're training your body to use stored fat every day. That's metabolic flexibility. And metabolic flexibility is what most people lose with age. So don't chase the longest fast. Chase the repeatable fast. Secret number 3. The first week is withdrawal, not starvation. Let's get real. The first week can feel pretty rough. Headaches, irritability, low energy, cravings that feel weirdly emotional. Most people interpret that as fasting is bad for me. No, that's your body complaining because it's used to frequent sugar. When you eat all day long, your body expects glucose on schedule. You trained it. Breakfast at a certain time, lunch at a certain time, snacks in between, late night eating. So when you remove that constant input, your body throws a tantrum. That's not starvation. That's adaptation. Hunger also comes in waves. It rises, it peaks, it passes. If you drink water, move a little, and wait 15 minutes, you'll often notice it fades. That's a huge mental shift. You learn that hunger is a signal, not a crisis. And once your body gets better at burning fat, the fasting window feels calmer. Energy steadies out. Cravings drop. You stop thinking about food every hour. That's the point. Secret number 4. Fasting fails when you use it to earn junk food. This is the biggest trap. People say, I fasted all day, so I can eat anything. And then they break the fast with garbage, sugar, bread, desserts, ultra processed foods. Here's the reality, guys. Fasting doesn't fix a bad diet. Fasting amplifies whatever you're doing. If you break your fast with real food, your insulin stays more stable and the fast does its job. If you break your fast with processed carbs and sugar, you spike insulin hard and you undo a lot of the metabolic benefit. So the rule is simple. When you fast, the eating window matters more, not less. Break the fast with protein first. Then add whole foods. Then, if you want carbs, keep them reasonable and keep them real. In your 50s, you can't eat like a teenager and expect fasting to rescue you. That phase is over. Secret number 5. Fasting is a health tool first, a weight loss tool second. Yes, fasting helps fat loss, but the deeper benefit is metabolic health. Lower insulin improves insulin sensitivity. Lower insulin reduces inflammation. Lower insulin improves hormone signaling. Fasting also supports cellular cleanup. Your body gets time to repair and recycle damaged components. That matters for aging. It's called autophagy. We'll do a video on that soon. And here's the truth people don't like hearing. When you're younger, you can abuse your body and get away with it. In your 50s, man, that bill comes due. Type 2 diabetes doesn't happen overnight. It builds for years. Heart disease builds quietly. Cancer risk is influenced by decades of metabolic dysfunction. That doesn't mean fasting is a cure. It means fasting is one of the simplest ways to stop pouring gasoline on that fire. Now, let me give you a practical way to do this. What is the proper way to fast? Start simple. Pick a schedule you can repeat. If you're new, start with 12 hours. That's basically stop eating after dinner and don't snack at night. Do that for a week. Then go to 14 hours, then 16. The goal is not to suffer. The goal is to lower insulin for a longer stretch each day. During the fast, keep it clean. Water, black coffee, plain tea, electrolytes if needed, no sugar, no cream, no sweeteners. If you add sweet taste all day, even 0-calorie stuff, it can keep craving alive for some people. You're trying to calm the system down, not poke it. Then, when you eat, prioritize protein. In your 50s, protein matters more because you're fighting age-related muscle loss. And muscle is metabolic health. The more muscle you keep, the better your glucose control, the better your strength, the better your long-term mobility. So break your fast with protein, eggs, meat, fish, Greek yogurt, whatever fits your diet. Then add vegetables, then add fats. The order matters because it keeps insulin response smoother. Now let's talk about 5 benefits of fasting in your 50s. Benefit number 1, lower insulin and better fat access. This is the foundation. Lower insulin allows fat release. That's why fasting works when nothing else does. It changes hormonal environment. Benefit number 2, less snacking and less mindless eating. Most people don't gain weight from one big meal. They gain weight from constant grazing. Fasting eliminates the grazing window and brings structure back. Benefit number 3, improved energy and mental clarity. Once you're adapted, many people notice steadier energy, no mid-afternoon crash, less food coma. That's because your blood sugar isn't on a roller coaster. Benefit number 4, better digestion and less inflammation. Constant eating is constant digestive work. A daily break can reduce bloating, reflux, and that heavy feeling. A calmer gut often means a calmer body. Benefit number 5, better long-term metabolic health. This is the big one. Better insulin sensitivity, better blood sugar control, less risk moving forward. This is the part that matters when you're thinking about your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Now I want to cover a few common mistakes that make fasting look like it doesn't work. Mistake number one, fasting but eating nonstop during the window. If your eating window is 8 hours, that doesn't mean you eat for 8 hours straight. That turns the whole day into a feeding session and keeps insulin high. Have a real meal, maybe two, then stop. Mistake number two, breaking the fast with sugar or refined carbs. If you break a fast with cereal, pastries, bread, juice, candy, or dessert, you're lighting up insulin like a Christmas tree. That sets off cravings, hunger, and fatigue. Break it with protein. Mistake number three, thinking hunger means you're failing. Hunger is normal, especially early on. Learn the difference between I'm hungry and I'm in danger. Most of the time, it's just a wave. Let it pass. Mistake number four, poor sleep and high stress. If you sleep like trash and live stressed out, fasting becomes harder. Cortisol rises. Cravings rise. Your appetite goes up. So if you want fasting to work, protect sleep like it's sacred. Mistake number five, not giving it time. If you've been insulin resistant for 10 years, you won't fix it in 10 days. Give it a month. Let the body adapt. Let the rhythm set in. Now, let me wrap this up. Fasting in your 50s is not about proving how tough you are. It's about restoring a normal human rhythm. Eat, then stop. Let insulin fall. Let your body use what it's stored. Then eat again. If you take only one thing from this video, take this. Fasting isn't about starving. It's about lowering insulin. That's the lever. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.